Daniel Carlson ready to get us started. And here we go on Monday Night Prime Time. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Putting one of the tight ends in motion right. They'll run here with Tajay Spears. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. They're going to stay on the ground with Spears. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they need the same now here on 3rd down.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Ward now on 3rd down. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping him off the scoreboard? Well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting him even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. So here are the Jaguars taking over for the first time on offense. And bringing them out to former #1 overall pick out of Clemson in 2021, Trevor Lawrence.
A win is a win for him, whether he goes for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns, Kate, or maybe he just finds the end zone once like last week. And being the team-first guy he is, he'd be more than happy to end the game with just 1 touchdown pass, maybe even no touchdown passes, so long as they get the win in the end.
And he's short of the first after a mild gain. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
The 40-yard line. 23.
Inside give here for Newton. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Lawrence working from the gun. Finds the in route complete. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. And no surprise here, they declined the flag because the play got a 1st down, so they're going to happily let it stand. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Hey, Ron. Hey.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. Ryan Thomas Jr., his intended target. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
Hey, go.
Lawrence trying again on 2nd. This one found by a defender instead and knocked away. Back-to-back passes failing to connect, Brock. It's 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. The first carry now for Sean Smith. And they only get a couple when they needed a good bit more, Brock. That's going to make it 4th down. Daniel Carlson on for this field goal try. It is a 44-yard look from the right hash. Carlson's kick is good. And that's going to get them on the scoreboard.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. A little early momentum with that field goal.
As this at the 6. So Tennessee headed out for its second drive of the game. And it's an interesting game for both they and their rivals across from them, Brock, getting a key division matchup so early in this season.
Get it! 70 Timberwolves! Get it!
Throwing now on first down. Ward. Complete out to the right. And he's going to be hit, set out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Second down now, 7 to go. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. That was Jack Kaiser who got there for the tackle.
It's pretty clear you're trying to find ways to get this player in space, right? That's where he's most dangerous. But the defenders made sure they kept him contained and limited what came of that one.
Third down from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Now a toss play for Spears. Continuing to move past the 45. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
First down. Let's go. A gain of 13 yards. Press all 80. First down, Tennessee.
Shotgun handoff now for Spears. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up second and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
First carry here for the South Carolina crowd. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. That stop coming from Henry To'o.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The runs of them out to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains in next week. The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
On fourth down and 5, the offense staying out there. Fourth down, pass coming. Oh, he's going to run for it. The right call at the right time, Brock. Give him 9 and a successful conversion on 4. All set to go now from the 35.
Let's go now. 65.
Now the shotgun give to Spears. And he nearly gets him into the red zone as he's down at the 22. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
That's good for the Titans. First down. A gain of 13 yards.
They run once more with Spears. And some solid running here as he gets him 8 yards there into the red zone.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And he's out just before he can hit the end zone, but what a nice first and goal here from the 2.
And the Titans. First down. First down. Here we go. Cut it. Viking 18. Go.
They'll try and punch it in. And the defense holds him at the 2, Brock. He can't get beyond the line. Still a couple yards short of that end zone. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming, so managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary game?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack. Exactly what he just did.
These guys better change up what they're doing on the ground here, Brock, because this defense has seen right through it these last couple of plays.
Yeah, we bang the drum all the time for staying on schedule. This is the epitome of being off schedule.
We're through 1 on Monday Night Primetime. Just 3-0 is our score. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. Ready to go with our second quarter. Titans with the ball and a chance to score. This is 3rd and goal. Ward makes the catch. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Ready.
So they're not going to kick for the tie. They're going for the lead here late on 4th and goal.
Ready, go! Cougar 19! Ready.
Running for it, Spears. And he gets in, touchdown! The Titans take a second quarter lead. It's a Tajay Spears touchdown. McLaughlin sets on the extra point. And the Titans take a 4-point lead. The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Fielded at the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Lawrence looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10. Need something positive here.
2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Ball in left side. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. First down from the 41.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Hey, lie.
Hand off to Tootin. Galloping inside the 40. And he's going to bring this down to their 35. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
We're at 23.
Yard line.
Tomato. Here we go.
Lawrence to throw it. Fits it through the middle. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. We're going to keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
On the red. 30 left. Son, it's hot. Here we go.
On the give, it's Tootin. He finds him 6 yards on that first down run.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Hey. Hot.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Throw left side, complete. This is going to be short. Quick stop by the defense. Bring up 4th down. So the field goal team stays sidelined. They're going to go for this.
Hey, go. Hey, Ginger, top. 13, Lou. 11, Agate. Silver.
Lawrence in the pistol. He finds him beyond the marker. He's not going to get there. They hold him out of the end zone, partner, but it is still going to keep this offense on the field. They've got a 1st and goal.
That's good for a Jaguars.
Let's go.
1st down.
Red on red.
1st down. Then goal to go.
30 left.
Now Lawrence. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. It's 2nd and goal.
To 2nd and goal.
Hey, easy. Ralph. Hey, son, hot. 11. Red.
Tootin will not score. The defense holds and stops him short of that goal line. talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Lawrence on 3rd and goal. He's got it. And he will not get them to that marker. Heck, all he can do is get back to the line. 4th down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face, because I could think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field's thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down? Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Here's a return from the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Here we go.
Ward off the play fake. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. G-Murray DK, the one he was looking for. So that brings up 2nd down.
2nd down and 10.
Get it.
Off the play fake. Here's Ward. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. This one's to Hawkinson outright. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they down.
A gain of 10 yards.
All right, so that challenge is unsuccessful, but still a chance to earn a 3rd one if their next challenge leads to an overturned call. On 1st down, Spears running that full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
At the 44-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
Those routes across the field become oh so dangerous the longer that play progresses. It gives him more time to get free, wiggle away from that man-to-man coverage. With enough time, it's almost inevitable. He'll find enough space for a completion.
And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. And we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Prime Time in just a moment. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Setting him on the dive. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud quarterback, just throwing away from him? Well, maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him, calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their 1st. 1st down run netted them nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Check.
Spears on the give, headed right. And they're going to be set up with 1st and goal as this goes out of bounds. Brock at the 3-yard line.
60 Eagles.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. To the end zone, but incomplete. Couldn't get it. That's going to set up 2nd and goal.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they've just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal. Tennessee calling its 2nd timeout now. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Third and goal now from the 6 after that last play. Pressure coming. Here's Ward. Has the connection to Hawkinson. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
It's plays like that, Kate, right wrong. Where I sit and judge a defense. I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field. And not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down.
The Titans call their 3rd and final timeout. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's 2nd. On to try the field goal now, Chase McLaughlin. Angling this one in from the right hash to challenge here. The kick by McLaughlin is good. And that'll push their lead to 4.
We hear it every single week, Kate, when we talk to these special teams coaches, frankly, the whole team and head coaches, how important just that momentum is coming into break and heading out of break. Well, that was job well done. Mission accomplished to score before the end of half.
And he's brought down just inside the 25. 1st and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground and start this one off. And this will be stopped after a nice 6-yard pickup there on 1st down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout, take it.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Looking to throw. Completed to his running back. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. So a 1-possession, no need for halftime. We'll just keep it right here and get started with the 3rd quarter. The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10.
Red on the red.
Run field with Tootin. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
On the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Oh, he lost the football. And the Titans pick it up. And this return will reach the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans grow the lead coming out of halftime.
Lining up for the point after.
McLaughlin's extra point is up and good. And the Titans drive their lead to 11. Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return score. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Fielded at the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10.
Decent 24.
On play action now, Lawrence. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Nice pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down.
Throw here, 3rd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he will have the... across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
30 left. Hey, go. There we go.
Lawrence throwing here. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Titans will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Let's go now.
Motioning one of the tight ends. Spears running behind center. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Smash.
Spears out of the pistol here. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line.
Okay, ready?
First down now, ball at the 33.
That's good for a Titans first down. First down.
Send a tight end in motion.
3-yard line.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he manages to find a little traction on that soaked field as he fights forward for a couple. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 31-yard line.
Here we go. 18 caught.
They're going to stay on the ground with Spears. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support. That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
The kick by McLaughlin is good, and that extends their lead to 14.
What a season this guy's had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year, and I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, easy. Ralph.
Back to work after throwing the pick. And he will slide down just a little bit shy of getting that first down, but better to avoid the hit. Smart play there, and it's going to set up 2nd and 1 at most.
2nd and 1 at the 34-yard line.
On red. Hot.
Lawrence working from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get up to the 38-yard line before going down. It's a gain of 4 there, and the Jaguars have a first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
Lisa 24.
Tootin gets it from the gun. And he manages to find a little traction on that soaked field as he fights forward for a couple. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is he put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road, and what looked like a very clean play.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
They got down the distance. This group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Lawrence with it on 1st. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
And again, it's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions that made this 3rd down.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
Shotgun given out of Bigsby. And this one stopped fairly close to that first down. Good challenge, but they face 4th down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets them just as many yards as a short completion would have.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this.
Hey, Ginger, touch!
Going on fourth, here's Lawrence. Short pass brought in. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Brought in right side. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. 8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down.
Brings up second and 8 at the Titans' 40-yard line.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact if you couldn't do it.
This one misses the tight end. And that brings up fourth and long.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on third down than they did on second. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
All right, looks like this is the moment. They're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on fourth.
Hey, tomato. Silver.
Back to the air, Lawrence. Throw right side, caught by Thomas. Touchdown, Jacksonville! The Jaguars shrinking the lead some in the third. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. Daniel Carlson on for the PAT. Got a good play at the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Jaguars chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. First down throw, Lawrence. That's incomplete left side.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for him. Thinking interception to be had, and incompletion is still pretty good for the defense.
Lawrence again here, 2nd and 10. Completed over the middle. Gain of about 8 here, nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains. Titans sending out some nickel coverage here. 3rd down.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
Inside give here for Tootin. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Lawrence picking up the pace.
That's good.
Going now on 1st down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Incomplete pass on 1st down, so still at the 40. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 40-yard line.
Go, let's go.
Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. Look at that power. Deep left side. And a little bit of big completion, Brock. If not for that meddling defender, he knocked it away. And it sets up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
Put some heat on this deep ball left side. So this one will not get get it done. They're going to turn this